Hey guys, Crypto Force here again, bringing you another daily dose of crypto. And I want to go over what's going on in the cryptocurrency world of news today. So, as you can see, the headline reads here: Venezuela's National Assembly declares cryptocurrency illegal. Now, what does this mean? As you all probably know, Venezuela started their own petrodollar. It actually kicked off a couple weeks ago. It has a lot more negative publicity than positive. Almost I'd say 90% of the people talking about it is talking about it being an absolute just a fiasco. It's going to turn out bad for anybody invested in it. And I don't even think this thing had a prayer from the get-go. Now the other ruling party in Venezuela is saying it's a scam. It's a way for the government to take your money. Do not invest in it. And the main headliner behind that is Representative Rafael Guzman, and he chairs the Body for Economic Finance Commission. And in his statement, he says this deepens the crisis that we are living in. The Petro or PTR is another example of corruption, and we will come out of this crisis with the measures that we have announced from this parliament. So, I'd say living in that country where inflation has absolutely gone out the roof, I think a lot of this is going unpublicized in the media. They're too busy making up fake news. So, they're having food shortages, all kinds of problems going on in Venezuela. But, as you can see, nobody's happy with them making a petrodollar. I don't see what it would hurt. But in other news, I think I read earlier today Malaysia may be looking into making their own national currency. But anyhow, Venezuela is divided on the petrodollar they're coming out with for cryptocurrency. So I don't even know if this thing will even take off the ground or, what's going to happen with it. Hopefully you're not invested in this because it looks like this thing's going to crash and burn before it even gets started. Going on to the next article. Now this is a little more upbeat, not near as negative. Coinbase eyes Bitcoin ETF with new cryptocurrency index fund. Now, I am not a fan of Coinbase because of their ridiculous fees. They almost have the cryptocurrency monopolized as far as cashing your coins out. Now, the interesting part is it says here they've been dubbed the Goldman Sachs of Bitcoin. That's a new one on me. I've not heard that yet. But this new ETF they're launching is called the Coinbase Index Fund. Oops, just grabbed that on accident. So anyways, this Coinbase Index Fund, don't get too excited because according to this, it's only available to U.S. accredited investors or those who have an annual income of at least $200,000 or a net worth of $1 million. Now, don't be too dismayed because it says that Coinbase is hoping to launch a similar fund to all investors regardless of wealth, and it will likely be structured as an ETF as well, an exchange-traded fund, pending regulatory approval. So, if you don't have the money to get involved in this one, they are trying to open a second one, for the less wealthy, such as myself. And, hopefully that'll kick off and do really well. On to more interesting news. South Korean government bans officials from crypto holding and trading. Now, if you'll remember, South Korea is somewhat who I'm blaming on the big downturn in cryptocurrencies in the beginning of February when we were at all-time highs and we came crashing down. In this article it states South Korea is the largest buyer of cryptocurrencies. Now, a lot of false news was coming out saying that they were banning cryptocurrencies altogether 100%. And then it came out later that was false. I believe the financial guy who, he was one of the guys in the government there that was actually talking about that. He wound up having a heart attack, I don't know, 2-3 weeks ago or something, and passed away. But now South Korean government says officials are banned from holding cryptocurrency and trading. Now, I don't know how they're going to enforce that, being that most of these cryptocurrencies are decentralized and more decentralized exchanges are moving into the business, or into the market, I should say. So it'll be interesting to see how they try to ban this or enforce it. Now, so the good news is the government is confirming that they have no intention to ban or suppress cryptocurrency trading. So that is great news. So hopefully the crypto markets will respond to this and we can start making money again. Now, One of the probably the most positive bits of news here. I've heard a lot of stuff in the media that Russia's against cryptocurrency, Putin's against it, but Putin, however you say his name, endorses technological development in Russia. Now, during his conversation with Herman Greff, he's the head of Russia's largest bank, Putin said he supported the development of new technologies, including blockchains, and stated the country cannot be late to the race of blockchain development and adoption. And then later on, it talks about, he's calling for soft regulation without a ban on cryptocurrency that will help promote the technological innovation. And Putin confirmed this message in his annual address. I'm terrible at highlighting this stuff. I apologize. On March 1st. So, he wanted to reiterate that those were his words, that he does support blockchain technology. And that is really good, because a lot of the negative FUD we get is from these countries where people are saying, the president of the country or the government wants to ban cryptocurrency altogether. And another interesting point that happened in Russia with cryptocurrencies, it's not really a positive for cryptocurrency, but it is for this individual. There was a Moscow arbitration court, and there was a gentleman by the name of Ilya Sarkov. I don't know if that's how you say his name or not, but he filed a personal bankruptcy suit in October 2017. The prosecutors went after his assets and seized them. And then he said, well, my crypto assets are not property. How can you seize them? And the court agreed with him and refused to grant the prosecutor request to seize his cryptocurrency assets, which he had some Bitcoins. It doesn't say how much. So they would not allow him to repay his debt with it. It's good for him, but it'd be nice when cryptocurrency is known around the world as a property or as a asset of real value. Now, most places do hold it as a thing of value, but it hasn't come to a consensus on exactly what a cryptocurrency is and what it will be referred to in a monetary sense. If you like this video, please share, subscribe, and like. I'm going to start doing more coin reviews again. I've been really busy lately. Sorry I haven't been posting every day. I'm just telling you, I have been swamped with my work schedule, with what I do. And as always, good luck trading, and Crypto Force signing out.